What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, you join me over here by the river, where we haven't built in a little while. We've been kind of focused over there. Originally, today, I was going to build a place to breed up some axolotls, which you can see I kind of got started plotting out the idea for over there. But then I realized we're going to need tropical fish for that. And just the other day, I was watching YouTube, and Avomance, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, posted a video about a 1.19 AFK fish farm that was a concept that he got from Reengineer. So I will link both of those in the video description below, but I figured we would build this new 1.19 AFK fish farm, not because we really need fish or like enchanted books or any of that stuff, but mainly because I would like lily pads, the tropical fish, and the nautilus shells. So, that being said, I mean, we do have our little fishing hut over there, but the water for the farm needs to be open to the sky. That is a big thing, is you have to have the open sky above it. So I figured right here would be kind of a good little out-of-the-way place that we could build that and disguise it. And that way we can get tons of tropical fish for our axolotl breeding operation that we're going to need for a project after that, without me having to go all the way over, fly to the warm ocean over there and manually harvest them, so to speak. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the farm. It basically uses this stuff right here. That's pretty much everything you need for the base farm itself. Like I said, I'm not going to be going step by step into this because I don't want to... I'm not doing a tutorial, you know. I'll save that for the people that came up with the farm concept. So like I said, check the link in the description for those. But I do know that the overall footprint of this, and this is just kind of to help you guys out if you build it in your world, is I believe 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 by 9 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The other thing worth mentioning, and let me just double check on here because I have this open just so I can see. So your wall will be right here. It's going to be grass, and then the spot that you're going to be standing is going to be, I believe, right here. So kind of keep that in mind. The first block in is where you're going to be doing your hole, because I believe you have to do a 6 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then 4 deep, and then everything will be built kind of on top of that. So depending on how you want this thing to fit, this is going to be kind of the front of it right here, unless you add stuff on the outside. But that being said, I'll check in step by step here and kind of explain like the concept as we go. So I'm going to go ahead, get some of this put in, and then once I've got a little bit to show, we'll join back up and have a look. So give me just a moment. All right, so just went ahead and filled in the sides of the like initial trench with some stone bricks, just because I don't want to accidentally like dig into this thing for whatever reason later, and I would like all of the redstone in here to be protected. So you don't have to do this. You can literally just dig it into the floor, but I do usually recommend having some sort of block that you always like lay things on, so you know not to dig through that block. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead, get a couple more steps in, and then we'll join back up and see what we got. Alrighty, so we got the basic redstone in. You know, it uses a skulk sensor is actually the trick here, and you'll see how that works when we get a little further along. But I'm going to continue chipping away at this farm, and once we got the finished thing in, we will decorate it up and give it a shot. So I will see you in just a moment. Alright, so was having some issues with the farm, so we are going to attempt to re-engineer it a little bit. So the tutorial here by Avromance was not working at all. These were not catching the items like they're supposed to. I was having some issues with the actual farm, so I went to Reengineer's original video and noticed some little differences that I think might actually be the culprit for our issue here. So we're gonna have to pull this out one more, I think, for one, drop that, and then all of these chests. Let's see, is there water directly above those chests? There is not. Perfect. Let's just go ahead and take all these out, get rid of that, get rid of these two. Of course, the water's going to come out right there. That's no big deal for right now. We'll just throw some glass right there. All right, let's see. So we should still have the same sized area. Yes, we do. It's just now that the water will not flow out, which is perfect. So then our hopper is actually going to need to go on that block, which means that our chests are going to need to go on these blocks right here. So let's go ahead and get that fixed. So chest and chest, and then I'll probably have to put glass above those so that can actually open, assuming we actually want the drops out of that. Get rid of that hopper. We can put more glass right there. Perfect. Okay, and then let's see. We'll go ahead and grab our hoppers, and we'll just do. Let's see. So yeah, it's gonna need to come right here. Needs to be a hopper going into that, and then this will come over, and then I guess we'll just do. Just to see if this actually works, we're just going to jank it up a little bit, and we'll go right there and there. We can grab our hopper, and we can go into that, into that. All right, now we should be good to go here. We can probably pull this out. All right, very nice. We'll put some bricks right back in here. Close this up. Okay, and I think that should hopefully fix the collection issue. Now let's try getting the boat back on and see if this actually works. So we're going to need temporary blocks. We're going to need our walls, and I believe that is it. Perfect. And now since I've already done this so many times, I've pretty much become a master at it. So I believe it is... See, temporary block right there and there. We're gonna have to get rid of the scaffolding. A little too tall. And then we grab a boat. I'm gonna place the boat right there. I'm gonna get rid of this block. And then we're going to get rid of... Wait, then we come over here. And then we need some walls. So we're gonna go wall. Oops. I'm doing this like purely from memory at this point, so you guys will have to bear with me. So let's see, it's going to come out 1, 2, and then we need it to go over 1, and then we can get rid of these walls, so we can get rid of that one, and that one. Now everything looks like it's actually getting collected like it's supposed to, which is quite nice. Give me that back. All right, so now what should happen is we can go ahead and get rid of that block, and that fell all the way through. All right, let's try that one more time. It's no big deal. Things like this happen sometimes. Let's see, dirt, boom, and boom. And then we are going to place this. Let's see, over, get it right on the edge right there. That land on the fence? Yes, it does. Now we get in here and sail this forward and diagonal as much as we can into that. Get out, and it's straightened out. Perfect. All right. Next up, let's see. We need a block over on top of that right there, if I'm not mistaken. And then one in... Oh, goodness. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so the actual, it goes temporary block right back there like that. And then we get rid of that one. And then we come around the back over here and place a temporary block right there. And then we can grab our other boat. We'll push that right on the end like so. We're going to place that right there. And then we should be able to remove this wall. And then get in the boat and then sail it forward into this block. Get off onto that block. Let's see, and then we remove that block first, and then that block. That should position the boat right on top of the bubbles there, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. All right, now let's see. Let's go ahead and just fill the inventory with random stuff so the items don't get put into our inventory, because that was the other issue I was having, is things were getting picked up by me and not in the chests. So now the moment of truth to find out if this actually works or not. It's not very pretty. I definitely uglified it quite a bit, but we'll go in here. We will stand on the wall. We will cast right in the middle, and then we will hold right there, and let's see if we start getting stuff. All right, well, it's casting the way it's supposed to. Okay, perfect. We actually got an item. Very nice. Let's just continue holding this. It might have been a salmon, and I already had 2 of those in my inventory, so if that one gets picked up by me, that's not a huge deal. All right. Looks like this is possibly working. We'll have to do a double check here. Okay, very good. We're actually getting drops this time, so the boats are properly positioned. You know what, let's just retract our bobber over here and check in the chest. Oh, and we actually got a book and a pufferfish. So, yeah, if you do end up building this farm, I'm going to link Rayzworks' original video in the description down below. So the overall footprint that I've got here, let's see. So it's 1 with the front right there, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 by 10. And then for overall height, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and then goes down 6 blocks under the ground. So it is 10 by, what is this? 10 by 6 by 10. Yeah, because it's 4 above ground, 6 below ground, 10 deep, 6 wide. Right? 2, 5, oh no, 7 wide, 7 wide. My bad. So 7 by 10 by 10. And that is the overall footprint. And like I said, when you build it, you do want to make sure that you have this little extra bit right here instead of just having the hopper right here. Otherwise, that kind of messes things up a little bit. And if you don't want to pick up the items, make sure you have a full inventory, or just your inventory will fill up eventually and things will start to go into the hoppers there. So that is the farm. Like I said, you got to be real careful not to mess with these boats. So possibly next episode, we'll go ahead and decorate this up a little bit. It has been quite finicky to get running. This whole thing was, I've been here for like quite literally several hours trying to get this all working the way that it's supposed to. So that being said, if you liked the episode, make sure you hit that like button, hit that bell button, hit that subscribe button. That way, when you're subscribed, you get notified every time a new video comes out. Who wouldn't want that? You do want that. So go ahead and do that. Also, thanks for watching. As always, hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.